let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about uniting how to naturally raise your testosterone, your human growth hormone, and make your penis bigger. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, tell some friends. Make sure you're giving me that Arthur Fonzarelli thumbs up like so I say hey. And of course, follow me on my social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat, I'm YOUNGDAYGO. And in this video, we're all about being united, because you know what the BCC is all about, the Big Cock Consciousness, the Big Cock Collective, where I help you manifest a bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder penis, help you naturally raise your testosterone and your HGH. I'm a spiritual guide and a mentor here to expand your mind and increase your size. So without further ado, I'm here to tell you about uniting. And yes, man, in these times and how we're going and how we're growing and how we're flowing, understand that the Big Cock Consciousness is a collective in itself. And when you're seeing what's going on out there in this, this magical time that we got going on, you got to understand that we are all connected in one, form or another. And the best way to start winning is by grinning. You know what I say, the smile is divine. It's made inside the mind. And anybody that's getting twisted and lost up in any type of fear-mongering type of ways is just giving into the negative side of the party. And what we're talking about right now is going into the flow of the grow. And the flow of the grow is always beginning with, focusing on the good of things. And there's always a good side to everything. So make sure, like Rocky Balboa says, you all count your blessings. You're still a healthy person. You know what I mean? But regardless, you gotta count your blessings for everything that you got going today. And pretty much there's always something that you can focus on. I mean, gas got cheaper. I mean, right now, we got the gyms that are shut down, but that ain't gonna stop anything from growing, because like I say, it's the mind that's creating all this anyways. And we got St. Patty's Day here, so you know what I gotta say, before I get this started, let's do this right. You know the sound. Go ahead, take this breath with me every single day. Before I got a breath I can recollect, before my feet hit the ground, go ahead and take this breath with me. You know you love it. I got a shot today. I feel beautiful, because gratitude is the attitude. Every single day, you got to be happy that you woke up today and you can, you got a shot. Shot at what? Shot at life. And that's something that you ought to appreciate just because we're here. And like I say, one of my favorite sayings of all is, if you want beauty to appear, you got to keep this clear. You got to be a clear conduit for growth. And now more than ever, you got to keep that mind clear, because this is what it all comes down to. That's what wipes away the fear, is keeping your mind clear. And understand that you got to focus. You start focusing on one positive aspect of something, and you start snowballing into that positive train, which is going to help you remain sane and help you, help you out with your brain and help you with the growth. And when we're talking about this whole united flow and understanding about, naturally raising our testosterone, our human growth hormone, making that huge piece of meat swing at the knees and throb to the pecs, making you your best. You know what we're talking about here. It's about, believing in who you are, and understand that I believe in you, and what you got inside you, this beautiful spirit, or whatever you want to call this, that's driving these beautiful avatars that we got the power and the magic inside of us to transform and make miracles happen. Because never forget that miracles happen every day. It's a miracle that we're here. It's every single day. Like I say, it's a beautiful gift. You just got to go out and unwrap it. You can find something that you love today and always roll with that. And now more than ever, you really, got to start, making sure that you're doing a whole lot of this. Because that is how we win, man. We got to raise up the spirits no matter which way that we can. And that is one of the best things that you can go with to keep your flow right. And, with this whole, madness and whatnot, you just got to kind of just understand that this is like we're in the history books of the now. And the now is beautiful, and you're going to understand that what this just was nothing more than, just a quick phase. And when you go through a phase like this, we're going to come out bigger and better than ever. We're going to be huge. We're talking about manifesting into the giants that we are, man. We're talking about, not stomping on the, your best friend's house and not worrying about the little gremlins at your feet. Just have that huge piece of meat, drop to the pecs, give it a kiss. How you doing? We're doing beautiful. That's how we going. That's how we flowing. And with St. Patty's Day upon us, I was saying that a little bit earlier, and I figure, you know what? I might as well give you a quick pint of goodness, because what we got to do is put good inside of us, man, and that's really what it comes down to. You got to use this mind, the mind now more than ever, because whatever you're putting inside of you is what's going to help you out, man. You're going to heal yourself. And understand that the Irish call this, a pint of goodness. And, there's actually antioxidants in this. And like I say, I don't discredit science, and I don't discredit magic. So you can be on whatever side of anything that you're doing at any given time. Just make sure you find the good in everything that you're doing. So for that, I say salute. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Breaking my fast with you guys right here, doing this, doing this live, or it's pre-recorded, but in this particular now that this is my moment, that I'm enjoying this, and that's something that I can really, resonate with. And this is, part of what St. Patty's Day is about, is like, of course, just being able to, be with your family, your friends. And of course, having a pint of Guinness in your hand doesn't hurt nobody. And I feel like it's something that really helps put perspective into me of understanding that I always hold my accountability. And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot. That's right, Mr. Larson. I had to hit you off with one of those, because every single day you got to have a reward for, what you like to do. And that might be, having a Coke and a smile, some type of snack, some type of exercise, or whatever, something that you like to do for you. You got to do it, because you got to keep your spirits high. And for that, I say salute again. That's a beautiful thing. I tell you, man, that is one of my favorite beers of all times. And when you're going through these types of times, one of the most important things that you ought to know is you got the flow, you got the power, you got the ability to grab the energy around you at any given time, man. I really just got to show you that we are alive, man. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, if a gym's open, if a store's open. I'm always growing, I'm always flowing, and I'm going to let you know that our spirits are here, and we're going to keep ourselves growing, we're going to keep ourselves beautiful. And that's what this is all about. We're talking about the mind and muscle connection, man. We're talking about it's your mind that increases the size. Doesn't matter about how much weights that you're lifting, if you even got any weights. All that matters is you got the ability to tap into your brain, to tap into the collective, and understand that you can make your muscles grow. You can make yourself be anything that you want. And when we're talking about this and this particular flow, understand that now more than ever, you really got to put your mind into the size, and you're going to see beautiful things come alive. And that's what this is all about today. And of course, let's say some positive mantras to get us through. My favorite from Abraham Hicks is things are always working out for me. So never forget that. It's a beautiful one to write down. And then my favorite one is I am magic, I am divine, and the universe is on my side. So go ahead and write that one down too. And of course, man, when you're really getting that pumping, man, you really got to get the arousal into it. And I'm really grateful for right now, because I'm going to be bringing you more mastered techniques about creating more muscle. We're talking about being aroused here. And Arnold Schwarzenegger is always a huge component on, being able to put the arousal into the muscle. Like when I'm at the gym, it's like I'm coming into, because he's putting that pump going. And that's putting that sexual energy. And sexual energy is what created you. So let's manifest it through the body to help manifest more size, more muscle, and more beauty, and essentially more life. So what we're going with now is go ahead and say, for your muscles, I am so happy and grateful that my huge, beautiful muscles are growing bigger, harder, stronger, more defined, abundantly. And of course, for that penis, you got to go ahead and say, I am so happy and grateful that my huge, beautiful penis is growing bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder, abundantly. And then never forget, whenever you got to get one last rep out, And what doesn't matter where you happen to be, even if you got to say this in your head, just go ahead and really feel this, because I'm right now in a chair, naked, long hair flowing, skin glowing, body growing, spirit knowing I'm doing something right, and I'm feeling anabolic right now, letting you know that you got the power to grab at any given time. So go ahead and say this with me. Scream out your last word whenever you got to get one in. Just feel it and say, I am magic, I am divine, and I can increase my size. Oh yeah, 2020, getting lit, getting ripped, growing huge. It's a beautiful thing. It's a magical time to be alive. And for that, I say, salute. Oh yeah. I tell you, man, just getting that in, understanding that you don't need a gym. You're always going to win. You're always going to naturally raise your testosterone. We're going to keep this on our mind. And right now, this is a beautiful time to really get more in touch with your body, because you're going to be able to, you know, like I said, before you put weight on anything that you're doing, you got to have control of every muscle that you got to really help it expand and flow. And that's how you're going to grow. That's what's going to help you be able to put, you know, your mind into this. Like Paramahansa Yogananda says, the one that brought yoga here, the mind's the wielder of muscle. So when your mind and your body are more in touch, and you got that spirit just, you know, running right through it to help put everything to light, that's like the flame that's going to make an explosion to grow, and understand that you're bringing, you know, more life to what you have. And for that, that's a beautiful thing, man. And in this particular now, I intend on all you guys to feel beautiful, be more confident in who you are, be more, you know, spread more love, be compassionate out there every single day. The best way to get through this, man, is like I say, man, make sure you're doing something for you. Keep on doing you. Keep on keeping on. That's the best way to get through this situation, man. Whatever that, you know, whatever you normally do, do it. That's really what it comes down, especially when it's something that's good for you. You make sure you, as long as you're smiling, man, that's the key. All right, that's how we're gonna win. That's how we're gonna get through this. That's how we're gonna raise the vibration of the collective, and how everybody's gonna be able to just get through to their next transition. And this is something that you should be excited about, because we're gonna be, you know, we're coming out of this huge, man. We're going to become the giants that we are, man. We're going to become stronger. We're going to become stronger in our mind, our body, our spirit, and we're going to be able to connect and be able to understand that there's more to us than meets the eye. And right now, this is that particular time that we're all, you know, being, I guess you can call it tested, but I just really feel like, you know, your faith and who you are, and, you know, your inner being, and your whole, you know, just your whole, your whole, you know, perspective and thought is what's going to be, you know, coming to you every single day. And you're going to get a reflection of how your mind is, which is why this is a more, you know, like I say, man, it's a really important time to make sure that you're getting those, you know, make sure you guys are, you know, maybe learning how to meditate. And that's why I got, you know, I got the masturbation for manifestation techniques, and the jelking, the super kegels, the super edging, all these techniques that can definitely help you manifest more muscle and make that huge piece of meat grow down there, make it be huge. And, you know, I'm here for you to help. And this is a great time for you to incorporate more of these techniques. And that's what you should be able to look at this time for. Because, I mean, if you got to be, you know, stuck inside, you might as well be making stuff grow, sharpening your tools, and making yourself just understand that, you know what, we're going to come out of this stronger than ever. And just keeping your spirits up is really what's going to help everything out. And that's why, you know, when you got, you know, you might be doing something different than you normally would have, I feel like this is the time to be excited, because you know something beautiful is coming out of this. It's beautiful right now, and it's only gonna get better. And we're gonna be able to just come out of this, you know, stronger than ever. And that's what it all comes down to. For that, I'm gonna go ahead and say a quick salute again. Finish this up. I tell you, man, there's a pint of goodness just putting that love inside. Oh yeah, you know me, I don't condone the use of alcohol, but I don't condone the use of you not being you. So whatever you got to do to make yourself feel loose, you do it. Get out there, man. Have some fun. And of course, you know, if you got to do it at your house, I mean, you can do a lot of great things in here. This is truly an introverted time for people to really just get inside. And when you're going inside, you really are helping out the world, because it all starts out with you. You're the one that's you change your perspective, you change the view on the way that you see people and the way that you see what's going on. You're gonna really be helping out the world. And that's why no matter what, like, you're gonna see something on, you know, like, you see somebody on TV, you might not know. You know me, I gotta share this matrix hack every single time, no matter what, because the power of love is needed now more than ever. It's always real. Here we loot it and lie. You know what I'm talking about. Wherever you're at, if you're in traffic, you see somebody across from you at the gym, when you get back in there, you know how we go. If you see somebody on the TV, if somebody comes across your mind, just intend on that person, that soul, to have a beautiful day, to feel love in some kind of way, and you go along your day. You just hacked the matrix. You just made the world a better place, and that's what this is all about, man. Get out there, spread some love, have some fun. Like Moondog says, man, I'm not saying that the world is conspiring for my happiness, maybe, but most importantly, I like to have fun, and fun is the gun. So never forget that. Write that down. Fun is the gun. Have as much fun as you can. If you got some sun, get out there and enjoy it. If not, make sure you're watching a sunny movie. I mean, that's one of the reasons I never got into the whole Harry Potter movement. I'm going to go ahead and throw some of my material at you real quick. I mean, not to say that I wouldn't like this movie, but I mean, to me, you know, I thought it was like a bunch of pale kids in the woods. And I'm growing up in Detroit Rock City. I got to see something that's sunny and funny, because you know me, that's how I keep my spirits up. And I always think that it would be, you know, more of a, I don't know, maybe if it took place, you know, somewhere, like if it was, I don't know what we're getting at with this, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like if it was more, if a movie's more inclined to show me some sunshine, and that's something that I like to see, that's what resonates with me. But if you like to watch something glum, and that's up to you, man. There's nothing wrong with that, because I love magic. I love, you know, a whole bunch of different aspects and aspirations of life. And there's no wrong way to do this, man. Like I say, man, if you're smiling, you're doing something right, make sure you do something for you today. Get out there and, you know, like I said, take care of you. You know, that's really what it comes down to, man. I love every one of you guys, each, you know, so much. And I intend on all you guys to feel confident in who you are. Understand that you are beautiful. Understand that you should be confident in who, you know what, this is a great time to practice being naked around your house, man. The more naked that you are, the better off you are, because it's whenever you're dropping as many layers as you can. And no matter what, there's still a piece of flair of, you know, your personality and, you know, whatever you're grabbing upon with your fashion and whatever. But you're going to be able to let that go, and that's what's going to really let you grow. And you're going to understand that, you know, this is, you're more at your true self when you're losing the clothes, and being confident in who you are is really what's going to, you know, be the glue to all this. And that's one of my main intentions here, man, is to get you guys, you know, happy with being alive and happy with yourselves, man, because we are all a piece of the divine. We are magic, we are the divine, and the universe is on our side. Never forget that. And we're going to have plenty more beautiful experiences to come. Some St. Patty's Day fun. I feel 2020 is a huge year. Beautiful things are coming. We're going to keep it clear, and I'm going to be here to help you out along the way. And like I say, man, make sure you guys are following me on my social media. Check out my kids. See, taking care of the neighborhood. You know, my wolf and my bear always there. We're doing some beautiful things this year. Some cameos, some travel. We got some beautiful things coming. Make sure you're having some fun today. I love you guys. Get out there, spread some love, feel some love, be some love, and I'll be seeing you guys around. Peace.